Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Time Machine. This is your sports time machine, bringing you the New York Yankees versus the Boston Red Sox here in 1930s baseball. As today it will be Hoyt on the mound, taking on Lisenbee. Boy, some of these teams are gonna. Unfortunately, unlike hockey, you can't go on there and just start to look up and get players how you pronounce these dudes. Well, this will be interesting. On the mound is going to be Hod for the Red Sox. Lisenbee, Lienenbee, and the Wade Hoyt, whose card is not good either, and he'll be off to the Detroit Tigers along with my shortstop, Mark Koenig, somewhat during the year. So this Yankee team was about 16 games behind the Philadelphia A's, a powerful unit. We lost to them in yesterday's ball game. We now move to Saturday, 4:19. It's the Yankees and Red Sox, and here we go. So let's pull up the dice. Again, we play advance. We're going to use the die that does pop in the tray first. So if let's say for example it's an X play, that will be used as the X number 11 right there, 11. So it's going to be 11. So it's most likely will be an error chance since these cards are only advanced. We'll play advanced. So again, our Red Sox fan is here. We'll use his steal method if necessary. But a lot of these guys have really good arms, so don't think there's a lot of speed going on. But we'll see what we can do here at the ballpark at old Fenway Park, where they probably had ads and stuff in the 1930s. So here we go. Earl Combs will lead off. Let's see if Earl can get things going for us. He'll lead off. He is your center fielder today. And on the mound is the right-hander, Hod Lisenbee. Let's go ahead and move the batters down again where I can see them. Pitchers, I can kind of glance at them enough. Hitters, I want on my eye level. And let's do this. So Combs will lead off, and here we go. First pitch. 1-9 righty, and Combs starts off with a double 1-6. That's a 4. So he'll start off with a lead-off double. So Combs doubles, and he'll get things started for the Yankees. So now batting will be Mark Koenig. Hey, Hardwood Heaven, thank you for coming in as always. Thank you. And we now start things off. So Koenig starts, runner on second base. Actually got Mark Koenig's card today. Popped him up from the Tiger team, and he'll be playing for us until he leaves. 5-8 against Lisenbee, and now begins a right-handed pitcher. That is a pop-up to first base for the first out. So Koenig's retired, and here is the Bambino. So the Bambino will come up. The Kentucky Colonel. Ruth will lead off, playing left field today. Both defenses really stink. This is going to be a bad day if we go to the X charts. Boom. No, Ruth doesn't get home run on the one. Sorry. That's a pre-boom. Ruth will get the walk, probably intentional. So he's first and second. And it brings up Lou Gehrig. He has struggled so far. He had a bad outing against Lefty Grove. So let's see if he can break out of it. First and second, one out. Yankees trying to get something started here. 4-11 versus a lefty is going to be just misses the power. Fly ball left field X. The left fielder for the Sox is Russ Scarlett. He's a 3-14. Ooh, and let's see, does he miss the 14? Is the question. That is a 9. He will miss it. That will go to the X chart. So let's see how bad the X chart will deal with us today. For Russ Scarlett, he is a 14. An E14, cover your eyes. We're looking at an out for a 10 and 11. Boy, want to play regular super advanced Stratomatic with these numbers. Let's see if he gets it. Let's see if Russ can make a diving catch, and he doesn't. That will drop in. That will be a 14. And that's an E2 on Russ Scarlett. Does not make the play. Combs scores. Ruth will go to third, and the E's will start off fast now. So an E7. So now it's going to be second and third with one out. And it brings them up. Tony, push them up. Lazeri. Might think about going to the super advanced fielding chart with these ratings. These are going to be horrid to play in the advance, but we'll see if it kind of evens out for both teams. Runner on first. Yankees are no spring chickens either. Lazeri, 4-5 is a ground ball to second base. C. The infield would have still been back. That will be an RBI for Lazeri. Scores Ruth. Yankees take a 2-0 lead. Runner will also go to third. So two outs, runner on third. Here now is Dusty Cook. Cook will bat again, left-handed hitter against Lisenbee. Here we go, and the swing. 4-6 to a lefty, and that's a walk. They get a walk on him. So now it's first and third for two outs. And it brings up Ben Chapman. Now, hearing the stuff about Mr. Chapman, I almost want to bench his ass for being what he was to Jackie Robinson, but he'll have to play as played lineups against him. 4-5 to a righty is a ground ball second base. Yankees muster two, so they go up 2-0. We go to the bottom of the first inning. So now for the Red Sox, Jack Rothrock. He'll lead off. It'll be Rothrock followed by Miller, Oliver, Scarlett, Regan, Tott, Narliski, Heving, and Lisenbee. Not a home ground Ted Williams in there anywhere, but they'll have to be my team. So Rothrock will hit lefty against Hoyt. Hoyt's card not that good, so let's see how he pulls. 5-7 against a switch hitter is a ground ball second base. Lazeri is a 227. That is a 13 on a 2. I believe a 13 on a 2 does escape the E rating, and he does make the play. So Lazeri makes a nice play. One away. Here is Otis Miller. So Otis Miller, the batter. Rothrock was a switch hitter, like I mentioned. Otis Miller is a right-handed batter. So Otis Miller, a right-handed batter against a righty Hall of Famer, Wade Hoyt. 1-4, and that is a ground ball to third. That's going to be an out, and there's two outs. Here is Tom Oliver. So two outs for Tom. He is a right-handed hitter. So Hoyt looks and deals. Two outs in the first inning, no score. And the pitch. 5-6 for Hoyt, and that is going to be a fly ball left field. That is the third out, and we go to the top of the second. It's 2-0 New York. So Bill Dickey will lead off, followed by Wade Hoyt, and then Earl Combs in the top of the second inning. Here's Dickey. 2-11 for Dickey. Not on these strike cards. On the new ones, he probably would have a bomb down there. That is a line out to the second base. So Dickey is retired. So Dickey's out. Now here's our pitcher using pitcher hitting card number 2, Wade Hoyt. So Hoyt will bat with one out, and the swing 3-8 is a ground ball to third. That's a nice play there by the Red Sox third baseman Otis Miller. Throws them out, and there's two outs. Now back to the top of the order, and we're going to call him the Kentucky Colonel, Earl Combs. He'll bat left-handed against Hod Lisenbee. Here's the pitch. 1-8 for Combs. That is a home run check. 1-5. It's a 20. Another double for the Kentucky Colonel. So Combs with a pair of doubles. So he gets on, hits that nice one column, and now here's Mark Koenig. With two outs, runner on. Koenig needs to get a hit here to add to the lead. Here's the pitch. 1-9 for Koenig is a pop-up to the second baseman. The second baseman for the Red Sox is Bill Regan. He'll make the catch, and the side is retired. Bottom of the second coming up, 2-0 Yanks. So now it's going to be Russ Scarlett, the bat for the Bo Sox. Scarlett, a left-handed hitter, looking for a two column. That'll be a 3-11 fly ball right field. First out is made. That is not Ruth. That will be Dusty Combs with the catch. So one away. Here is Bill Regan. So Regan will swing, right-handed stick. That's going to be a 6-7 against Hoyt, and that is a pop-up shortstop. That's Koenig with the catch, and there's two away. Here is Phil Tott. He's actually a 1-rated first baseman, So has some stuff early in the one column. See if he has the power to get it out of here. Hoyt with the windup and the pitch. That's a 4-11. I'm scared with the 4 on the 20. 4-11 on Hoyt is a fly ball left field. Ouchie, that'll be trouble. Left fielder is going to be Ruth. He is a 3. That will drop in somewhere. 4 on a 3. Ruth will misplay this, and it will be a double 2. So a double down the line for the first baseman, Phil Tott. So Phil Tott with the double. And now here is Bill Narlitzky. He is the shortstop for the Sox. Captain Carl, how you doing? Welcome in. Wow. Good start so far here, folks. Thank you for all coming in. Runner on, 2 outs, runner on for Narlitzky. 5-9 for righty, and that's bad on the Wade Hoyt card. 5-9 righty, triple 1-18. That's a triple into the monster. So Tott will score easy. Narlitzky will go to third, hits it in the triangle, and it's 2-1 favor of the Yankees. Bill Narlitzky, not much on the card at all. He needed a pitcher's card to help him out. Here is John Heving, Hevling, Heving, starting catcher, good catcher, has an arm. Here's 3-6, and he hit his own stuff. That's a base hit for Hevling. That's a single. That will score Narlitzky, and we have a game tied at 2. So RBI for Narlitzky. So let's look at this first of all. Narlitzky with an RBI, Hevling with the RBI. We're now tied at 2-2. Again, this is the era 1930. If you look back at this offensive era, this was an incredible offensive era for baseball. Pitchers all stunk for the most part, and you're going to get a lot of high-scoring ball games. So here is the pitcher spot for Lisenbee. Lisenbee, a 2-7, is a strikeout, retires the side. But the Red Sox score 2 of their own. We have a ball game here at Fenway. It's 2-2 heading to third. Now here is Ruth, followed by Gehrig and Lazzeri. Ruth will swing, walked and scored his first time up. Here's the pitch. 5-5 versus a lefty. It's a ground ball second base. You want to keep it off the X cards. Got him, and he's retired by the second baseman, Regan. Regan to Tott for the first out. So now here is Lou Gehrig. Gehrig got hit into a 2-base error, no RBI, his last time up. And he found the 2 column for Gehrig, but he's a 1 column guy. That's a walk. So Gehrig with the walk, runner on first and 1 man out. And now here is the second baseman, Tony Lazzeri. Push him up, Lazzeri. First time I heard that was from Al, Red Sox fan. Let's just say it's been acquired. That's all I can say. I will not plead innocence or guilty in this matter. Lazzeri to swing. 6-7, 6-7 to a righty. And for Lisenbee is a ground ball second base X. Let's see who the second baseman is again for the Red Sox. That will be Bill Regan. I do have the defensive card on here. He's a 3.32, and 8 is not going to be, as they say somewhere on this channel, bueno. He is a 3.37. So the 8 will not make the chart. I am almost certain. An 8's going to make the error roll, a 37, and that's going to be ugly as heck. An error on 11 and 12 are the double play balls. Otherwise, we have an error. It's an error, 37. So an error 37. Luckily, it's only a 1-base error, and the Yankees inning will continue. So an E4, second error for the Red Sox, and it's now first and second one out for Dusty Combe. So Dusty Combe will come up. Again, he is the Yankee right fielder in this case. Combe will swing, first and second one out. Here's Combe, 110 versus a righty's a walk, and the bases are loaded. So the bases are loaded for Yanks with 1 out here, and here is the name Ben Chapman. So Chapman will swing, right-handed bat with 1 out in the third inning. Chapman, right-handed hitter against Lisenbee, trying to get to their respective bullpens. 4-12, high ball right field shallow. No RBI on it. Two away, and here's Bill Dickey. Let's see if Bill Dickey can get one big swing here and give the Yankees the lead. Otherwise, we're still tied at two with the bases juiced. So Dickey will swing, left-handed bat, and the swing 4-3, and that's a ground ball to first base, but he hit it at the Red Sox one on defense. 1E12 for top. That's a 15. He fields it, and the side is retired. We go to the bottom of the third inning. They avoid a disaster. We're still tied at two. So here is Jack Rothrock. Again, he'll lead off for the Sox here in the bottom, the third of a 2-2 ball game. Wade Hoyt is a 7. Linsby is an 8. So both have pretty good fatigues. 4-4 here. That's 4-4 for Rothrock. He'll bat lefty. That is a fly ball center field. That is Combs. He is a 3-12. That's a 9. He'll roll on the E rating on the 12. Monster errors in this ball game. That's what makes me want to switch to the super advanced defense. When you start getting, no, the 8 makes the chart. Holy cow. Is that a 9? No, that's an 8. Sorry. So let's see here. So an E12 on a 9, unfortunately. Let's see. Ooh, that drives you back too. That is going to be a 9 through 12 is the error. Let's roll it. And it's an 8. That will be another two base. That'll be a two base error on Combs. So Combs will get on top of in the bottom of the third inning, and the errors are coming out aplenty. So error on Combs. So runner on second, nobody out. Here is Otis Miller. So Otis Miller will bat for the Sox here. So Miller will bat. I'm ready. Miller is a right-handed stick, and he is the third baseman. So runner on. Here's the pitch. 5-7. 5-7 against Hoyt. Ground ball shortstop. Gosh, that's a 19. Thankfully, Koenig is a 4, but he's going to survive on it. So the Yankees dodge a bullet. 19 on a 4 is a ground ball B. So let's see what ground ball B. That'll hold them, though. Hit it to the shortstop, one away. So Yankees get a little bit of a break. Here is Tom Oliver. Oliver is the starting center fielder. Right fielder here against Hoyt. Here's the pitch. 4-6 versus a righty is a ground ball. Second base X. Lazari's a 227, but a 16 will avoid it. Again, the Yankees think they're lucky stars. 16 on a 2 is a ground ball A. We're playing my rules where ground ball to the right-hand side will get a runner across, not Strat. That's one thing I'll play. So with 2 outs, and now here is Russ Scarlett. He's a left-handed hitting cleanup man for the Sox. He is their starting left fielder. So he'll hit against Hoyt here. Here's the pitch. 1-5 is a single for Russ Scarlett. So he scores Rothrock. That'll probably be an unearned run anyway. Scarlett with the RBI. Red Sox lead it 3-2. So Scarlett with an RBI. He's a stealing D. Won't be going anywhere. And now here is Bill Regan. Regan, right-handed hitter, of course. He is the starting second baseman. 6'10 righty for Hoyt is a ground ball third base X. Do we get lucky again? That's Chapman. 4E37. That's an 8. He will not. This will probably be trouble for the Yanks. Let's see if I can roll high. 37 on this chart will mean he is out of play. An error on everything. Oh, it's an error automatic. Jesus, it's an auto error. So, he rolls a 12. Normally he'll make the play. So let's see. Third baseman, that's just an auto E1. So yikes. So that is not good. That's an E5. That'll continue the inning. First and second, 2 out for the first baseman, Phil Tott. Boy, the errors are coming up plenty in this one. You watched my last game. We avoided most of the errors, and we didn't roll a lot on the defensive checks either. So this one's going the other way. 6-11 to a lefty is a ground ball back to the pitcher. Wade Hoyt is a 2E8. 16 on the pitcher, I believe, avoids the damage. No, he need the 18. So the E8 will be errors. That'll be an error on an out on a 6 through 10 and 12. Let's see if Hoyt makes the play. He does. So Hoyt makes the play, laughs a little bit, but the Red Sox do get 1 run, 1 hit, 2 errors. They strand 2. We go to the fourth, and the Red Sox now lead it by the score of 3-2. Top of the fourth inning. So Wade Hoyt will bat here in the fourth. Hoyt grounded back to the pitcher his first time up. And that's going to be a 5-8. Hoyt's a righty, and that will be a pop out to the first base, 1 away. So 1 out in the fourth inning. Here is Earl Combs. Combs, a pair of doubles so far. He's doubled scored to first and doubled in the second. Here's Combs, 2-7, and that's a ground ball to third. That's an easy out, and that's 2 away. That's one quick way to get some quick outs here. Here is the shortstop, Mark Koenig. Koenig comes up, 2 outs. The pitch, 3-9 for Koenig is a single 1-3. Does not do it. That's a line drive to the second baseman. Retires aside. We go to the bottom of the fourth inning, and it's still 3-2 Boston. Yankees did lose this one in RL. So here is Bill Narliski, followed by Heving and Lisenbee, the bat in the bottom of the fourth inning. So Narliski will bat. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a 5-7 on Hoyt. It's a ground ball to short. That's a base hit on Koenig. Won't even look that one up. Base hit. You only get hits on that card. So that's a 1. So this time the 20-sided die not being very nice to me. So Narliski with a single, and he's on base. Does he have stolen base attempt? No, he doesn't. He's an E. So here's John Hevling. He'll bat right-handed here. Hevling singled with an RBI his last time up. Trying to see if I can give it more room here and see if I can do that. There we go. Sorry about that. 3-10 Hevling is a walk. So again, they're getting the weight. They're getting the Wade Hoyt here, and that's a walk. He goes to second. See if we can play from this angle. Runner on first and second, nobody out. The pitcher spot, Lisenbee, and they're going to ask him to bunt probably. Let's see what he'll do. So a bunting rating is going to be a C. So that could probably stink a little bit. C. Let's see if he'll drop one down. He'll drop one down on a 7. Gets the job done on the advanced card. So C sacrifices. So C sacrifices on a 7, and that's runners thrown out by first baseman on the wheel play, and the runners will advance 1 base. So runners on third, and that is going to be picked up by throw that 3-4. So second and third, 1 out. Yankees will bring the infield in. They don't like what's been going on here. We'll see if Hoyt can make his way out of this one. Second and third, 1 out for Rothrock. Here's the pitch. 1-7. That is what Rothrock wants, though. That is a single to center field. So that will score Narliski from third. That will bring Hevling to third, and he'll hold there. No, he will not. He's going. He's running. So Hevling, let's see what the running rating is on Hevling. There is 1 out. They can't hold him. There's a 1-11. Center fielder is Combs. I believe he is a +3. So do we try to run on Earl? He's a +2. So 1-13 will hold him, just so there's 1 out here. But again, the Yanks will bring the infield in. Score is now 4-2 Boston. First and third, 1 man out. So here is the pitch, and it's going to be a 4-6 on Otto Miller. Otto Miller, 4-6, ground ball second base X. That is going to be Lazeri, 227's a 5. He'll avoid the error, but let's see if they can come up with a play where they're going to come up the play at. 5-2 is going to be a double play ball, but the infield was in, so the double play will not be made. Runner on second will go there. Lazeri makes the easy out at first. So second and third, 2 outs. So a good chance there, but was not made. Here is Tom Oliver. So Tom Oliver, the batter, he is 0 for 2 in the ball game. That's what they need right now is a Tom Oliver good play in this ball game. Getting rid of that on my screen. And it's going to be a 6-9 for Oliver. Fly ball right field. They get a break. Catch is made there by the right fielder Dusty Cook, and the side is retired. But the Red Sox do get one more. We go to the fifth. It's 4-2 Boston. So top of the fifth coming up here at Fenway Park. I believe the much different Fenway Park than we probably would see it right now. So here we go. See if we can keep the dice in play. Top of the fifth, Yankees will send up Bambino Gary Lazzari. So let's see if Ruth can find some love. 2-8 will find something. That's a triple. 1-7. That's a 5. Babe will cycle the bases, go to third, and there he is. He's at third with nobody out. So there you go. Ruth with a triple. He'll lead off, and here we go. Let's see if the Yanks can do something. Runner on third with nobody out. Red Sox will play the infield back, I think. Well, they'll play the infield then. Not much pluses, I don't think. They'll see if they can get the runner at the plate, see if they can stop this mess. 5-6 lefty is a fly ball right field, will not matter. That's a sac fly for Gehrig, and Ruth will come rumbling home. So the Yankees get one back. It's now 4-3. And now here is Tony Push-em-up Lazzari, second baseman. Lazzari has grounded out, reached on an error. Now no one's on base. 6-6 to a righty is a fly ball. Not going to matter. Fly ball center field. That will be 2 away. So Lazzari's retired, and here is Dusty Cook, sorry. Okay. Thank you, Captain Carl. So Dusty Cook, and they probably had ads on the monster too, and all that. If I remember seeing pictures, Cook 1-7 against a righty is a strikeout to retire the side. But the Yankees do fight back and get one. We go to the bottom of the fifth inning. Boston leads at 4-3. So let's see if the Yankees defense can fall apart, or they could get some luck here on the die. Scarlett's 1-for-2. He'll lead off here in the fifth. So 1-8 for Scarlett versus the righty is a strikeout. So Russ Scarlett down on strikes, one away. Wade Hoyt, Hall of Famer, but this was definitely not one of his better years. He wants to avoid anything in that 5 column. A lot of garbage in the 4 and 5s. So here's Bill Regan. Regan, a right-handed batter, 2-3, and that is going to be a solid double to center field. Played off the monster, and that's a double for Regan. He is 1-for-3. That was all hit, nothing to do with the defense. Here's Phil Todd. That's when you play those A's. When you have almost a monster team of Cochran, Simmons, and then you have I'm losing my track of baseball players today. When you have Cochran, Simmons, and of course Jimmy Double X Fox on that team, that's a crazy offensive lineup. So runner on second, one man out. Here's Phil Tot. Tot 4-11, and that's a fly ball left field. That's Ruth. He's a 3-12, and a 12 will not find him. So a 12 will not find the result chart. That will find the error chart. E12 for the Babe, and that is going to be a 9-11 we need. Can we avoid 9-11? It's a 5, and he will not. So an E12 will be an E2. So an E2 for the Babe. That will score Regan from second, and the Red Sox add another one. So Babe, very helpful today in giving some runs up. It is now 5-3. If we play again, I'm playing the other chart. That is why. That's why I hate this chart, to be honest. But I'm trying to play very authentic, strat advanced. Game 1 gave me a sense of, hey, it may not be bad. Game 2 has given me a sense of throw up. Bill Narliski here, the swing. At least on the super advanced cards, the E12s or 14 doesn't always kill you. Here's the pitch, 2-12 for Narliski, and that is a line out to the shortstop for 2 outs. First time he's been retired. And now here is Johnny Hevling. Hevling will swing. So with one man in, it is now a 5-3 ball game. And the swing, 4-3, that's going to scare me. 4-3 on Hoyt is a fly ball right field. That's going to find Dusty Cook. He's a 4. A 12 is not going to find him. Luckily, that could be a hit on his card. But an E12 will find the chart. E12 will be again 9 through 11. Again, is going to be the error. And the Yankees are kicking around like they're Keystone Cops today. So let's throw it around and let's see. And that's a 4. That's another E2. Lordy, E2. That will score tot. That will score. And that will be an E7. And that will score another run. And that will make it now a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That'll make it a 6-3 ball game. And the Yankees Keystone Cops are throwing the ball all over the place. I'll have to look and see how many errors they did make that season. But here is the pitcher spot, and he'll stay in there. He's getting the gifts. He's getting the gifts of the Keystone Cops right now. Here's the pitch, 1-8, and that's always nice to see. That's a strikeout. Side is retired, but the Red Sox, this is Christmas as they score two more times on the Yankee defense. We go to the 6th, and it's 6-3. Let's see if the Yankees can get the gift that keeps on giving. The Red Sox defense not much better. So let's see if Ben Chapman, followed by Dickey, and we might see a pinch hit already for Hoyt, who has not given up much earned runs, but unfortunately that doesn't matter. Line drive second base, that is the first out. And now here is Bill Dickey. Replay baseball. And are you seeing as many errors also, Captain Carl? I wasn't sure you played replay baseball. Are you playing the entire schedule, or are you doing like the reverse opposite? You playing the Red Sox? 1-5. You're probably playing the whole schedule like you were doing in Strat at one point. Single for Bill Dickey. So Bill Dickey with the base hit. Now here is Hoyt. We may pinch hit for him. We may bring in the legs of Ruth, as Mr. Hardcore Heaven called him, and maybe bring in Sammy Bird again and let him swing and let him swing away. Let's see. Or this guy I remembered. I like him too. We'll bring in Harry Rice. So Harry Rice will be the batter. So Rice will be the new batter. I remember he is in our all-time Stratomatic league that I'm in, a solo league. And Harry Rice has had to put some really, really strong numbers together. But I can't get him in my lineup because we're playing as played. So Rice will swing. So Hoyt's already out of there. In the 6th inning, we'll see if Harry Rice's card can generate some offense. 3-10, not there. Ground ball back to the pitcher. 1-6-3, double play. We go to the bottom of the 6th. So Rice is retired. The Yankees will need a new pitcher. So that was quick. So Hoyt gave me 5 innings. He leaves with a sense of ugh, as he could have done much better. Again, I wish I could. I was having a hard time pulling up my Strat 30 on the computer to see who my available pitchers could be, because I know a lot of these guys can go both ways. We'll bring in Ken Holloway, and I'm going to have to do it for the next game just because I want to have some kind of so I don't bring in starters when I don't want to. So Holloway will be the pitcher. Well, let's see. Starting pitchers would be Hoyt, Pennock, Tom Zachary, and Roy Sherrod, who I pitched out of the bullpen, but that's okay. That's 3 or 4 days down the road. So that should be okay to bring in some of these other guys. So new pitcher will be right-hander Ken Holloway. He'll come in here in the Red Sox 6th and pitch to the starting lineup another great name, Jack Rothrock, something you'll probably see on the Flintstones or something. So Jack Rothrock will bring in and bat. He's a switch hitter for me. 208 errors for the Yankees, 42 by Chapman, 35 for Larry when he takes over at short. Oh, great. Thanks. Appreciate knowing that will be a problem. Think about switching to super advanced defense for this reason. Again, this is going to be a 1-7 for Rothrock. That's a base hit for Rothrock. Good card. He must be one of their better hitters. Single for Rothrock. He's now 2 for 3. So Rothrock with the hit. So again, he's a stealing D. Red Sox, of course, didn't steal many bases. Oh, okay, Hardwood Heaven. Sorry about that. Thank you, Hardwood Heaven. Of course, you're in there for my dictionary help. I appreciate that. So Rothrock with a single. Here's Otis Miller. Miller will now hit against Holloway. Hasn't found his card yet. 2-6. Pop out to the shortstop. One away. So Miller is out. Here is Tom Oliver. In the game, we'll have a little smoothness if we're playing the other, and that's going to be the first time on his card. 6-6-8 for Oliver on a righty is going to be a pop up to the first base. That's 2 outs. Oh, third highest. Okay, so I guess I should expect what's going on here. So now we go 2 outs here. Now here is Russ Scarlett. He's a starting left fielder. 1 for 3 for Scarlett and the pitch. That's going to be a 1-6. Scarlett is at one column. That's a single. Holds the runner there. First and actually, no. Let's see. Single to center field. 2 outs. That's the leadoff hitter, Rothrock. He probably had the most running ability. He's 1-10. Boy, 1-10 leadoff hitter. Don't see that. First and second, 2 outs for Regan. So Regan will hit. Regan is the right fielder. I know what I can probably do. I can probably move everything over if I can. 6-6 to a righty is a fly ball in the right field. The catch is made, and that side is retired. So Ken Holloway comes in and keeps things at bay. Red Sox lead it by the score of 6-2. So we enter the top of the 7th inning. Now we're going to take just a minute timeout to do some flexing around on the camera. So let's see if we can. Again, I'm trying to keep my Windows screen from popping up here. Keeping the camera off me. I wonder if it is my keyboard that's probably doing it. So on a key, yeah, probably so. So I'm going to try to keep the keyboard flat for me for a second, and then give me a second here, and then we'll try to move stuff over a little bit. Yeah, that should be better. Let's see if that. Oh no, that doesn't help. I want an above shot of the camera. And there we go. That gives me the camera and the box and everything else. So that should be good. So hopefully nothing will defer me there. Better look. And now we go to the top of the 7th inning, and it will be Earl Combs. It's been kind of the offense for the Yankees so far. Lisenbee will stay in the game. 5-8 versus a lefty, and that is a line drive to the first baseman, and Combs is retired. So that's one away. Here is Mark Koenig. Koenig, the right field. Again, he'll be traded to the Tigers with Hoyt during the season. Here's the pitch. 4-5. That's a 4-5 to a switch hitter. Koenig's a switchy. Oh, didn't realize he was a switchy. 4-5 is a ground ball shortstop X. Aha. Let's see if we can get some errors here. Nowitzki is a 4 auto error, probably 47. He doesn't get the help. So let's see if I'm right on Narliski. Narliski is a 448. So that is probably going to be an auto boot. So let's see. 4 on a 48. Can we get some help on here? 48 says yes, it is an auto error. We roll the snake eyes, we roll the other one die. So let's see. Oh, almost did. That's a 4, and that is going to be just a single error on the shortstop. So Koenig reaches. That's an E6, and the Yankees get a little help. And here's Babe Ruth gets a chance with a man on to do something, almost what the Red Sox manager wants to send in an intentional walk here. He tripled last time up. Here's the pitch. 1-7. He gives him the walk. So Ruth walks like we figured he probably would. First and second, 1 out. Yankees have a chance to maybe come back here. Here's Mr. Gehrig. Gehrig has he is 0 for 1, a walk and a sacrifice fly and a ribby. Let's see if Lou can maybe get the Yankees close. Here's the pitch. 6-8 to a lefty is a single to left field. So that's a base hit. He is a fatigue 8, so he's still in this game. Koenig will go to third, Ruth to second, and the bases are now loaded with one out for Lazeri. So now let's see if the Yanks could find some love. Can they get some offense here? Of course, you don't need a lot of love on this team. They score probably enough anyway. But it's 6-3. Big hit here gets him back in it. Lazeri to swing against Lisenbee. And the pitch. 2-5 for Lazeri. Ay, 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 ay. Ground ball to short. 6-4-3. Double play. Ends the seventh inning. So the Yankees come up empty. So Lazeri bounces into the double play, and that's your seventh inning. Let's go to the seventh inning stretch. Let's stretch here like it's 1930. It is. So far, Red Sox 6, Yankees 3. So Ken Holloway will stay on the mound, and Phil Tott will bat for the Red Sox. Tott in the ball game is 1 for 3, a couple runs scored. Tott 2-5 versus a righty is a line drive to first base, one away. So now things have calmed down a little bit. So now here is Bill Narliski. Narliski, he's a right-handed hitter. Here's the swing. His error didn't come back and hurt him. 3-4 is a line drive to the second baseman, two away. So now he is 2-for-4. So now coming up will be John Hevling. On deck is a pitcher spot. That's an interesting spot. They may leave him in there until he auto tires. 4-12 to a righty, and that's an end home run chance. He's a W. It's an 18. That'll be a fly ball to left field, so Holloway doesn't give anything up. Hey, we go to the eighth inning. Score remains 6-3. So good job there by Ken Holloway to kind of keep things where it's at. So now it'll be Cook followed by Chapman and Dickey, and then the pitcher spot. So Yankees probably have to make a change there. Lisenbee in his inning of fatigue. So we'll see how he works out here. Here's the pitch. 4-5. That'll be a 4-5 for Cook versus a lefty is a ground ball to short. That's where we want to hit it to. That's a 12. That will be an error. That'd be no unless he rolls a 2, and he doesn't. That's a 6. E6. So the Yankees again get a break. So E6, the Red Sox have a shortstop on the bench who can play defense, they're wondering. Let's see. I don't think so. Most teams don't have a backup. If he'd be in probably the starting lineup, if that was the case, that would be better. So Hal Ryan will be a possibility of coming in this ball game. He'd be more of a defensive replacement, so he'll be jogging a little bit. So if we have a pitching change, we'll make a double switch. So here is Ben Chapman. So Ben Chapman, the batter. Chapman comes up, hasn't done much today, 0-for-3. Right-handed hitter. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a 2. That could be bad defensively. 4-7 righty on Lisenbee is a fly ball left field. That's going to be an out, and there's one away. So now here's Bill Dickey. Dickey in the ball game is 1-for-3. Yankees trying to work their way out of things here, but they did lose this game in real life, so not exactly nothing wrong with that. 5-9 versus a lefty, and that is a pop out to second base. So he is actually doing a nice job. Pop out to third base, and there's 2 outs. So Dickey is retired. I will need probably to take Harry Rice out of my lineup and probably find somebody else to swing a bat. And let's see if we want to bring out, who do we want to bring out here? We may want to maybe go with who I originally had thought about it. Give me 1 second here. We'll bring on the left-hander, Jimmy Reese. So Reese, and he can play a little better defense than some of these guys too. So Jimmy Reese will swing, and Yankees will probably need a new pitcher, which could be scary. So Reese comes in. Reese will swing away here with runner on base. Reese with a swing, 6'10", and he is 6'9". 6'9's a lefty, and that's good. That's a double, 1 to 11. That's a 10. So Jimmy Reese pinch hits a double. So Reese with a double. Runner will go second and third, 2 outs, and the Yankees get a pinch hit double. Very nicely done. It brings up their top of the order, and a tough situation for Combs. Only 1 hit toward fatigue with the error in play, but still the Red Sox may want to make a change. So now it's going to be Earl Combs here, Does Combs not hit lefties as well? Hits righties extremely well. So playing Stratomatic Advanced at least, you want to make the change that will benefit them. Let's see if the Red Sox have a lefty who can maybe get a man out. Give me 1 second as we're kind of digging through the system here and see who they can bring in. Let's see. George Smith, no. Righty. Jack Russell, no. He doesn't want to. Durham, no. McFadden, no. Gaston, no. Oof. That's no. They don't. Looks like they don't have a lefty, which is probably back then. You see guys hit more righties. So, anybody with reverse splits, he's not bad at all. Let's see if he comes in and pitches this week. So let's see. Pitching info for the Red Sox this week is gonna be Lisenbee. Oh, Jack Russell does pitch the next game by my McFadden and then Red Ruffing. Wow. So I thought Ruffing was more Yankee. I thought I knew I had him in here. So that kind of is good to know. Ed Durham. Yeah, we'll bring in Ed Durham in. Looks like he can do a little bit of both. So Durham will be the new pitcher for the Sox. So put his name in, and looks like he will go officially 7.2. So Durham, we'll see if he can get an out here. So again, doesn't turn Combs around, which kind of is what you wanted, but they don't have a lefty to do it. So here is Combs, Al Red Sox fan. Yeah, that's bad. Ruffing was traded to the Yankees later this season. Okay. So second and third, 2 outs for Combs. Here's the pitch. 6-11. 6-11 to the Yankees. Ground ball to first base. He hit it at the right guy. Top is a 1E12. A 12 will not make it. So we'll have a chance. E12 means if we roll a 7-9-11-12, they get out of the inning. Does he get out the inning? It's a 9. He gets out the inning. What a play by Phil Tote. And the side is retired. The Yankees do not get a run. They strand 2. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It is still 6-3. Favor of the Sox. Bottom of the 8th. So the Yankees will need a new pitcher. So he will go. Let's see. So the Red Sox will bat in the 8th. So Holloway will go 2 innings there. And probably will bring out. Now we'll bring him back out again since we know he's going to be starting this week. Power there would scare me. This is going to be probably the pitcher spot, which will probably leave out there for right now. Rothrock and Miller. So what do we do here? Pennick is going to start this week. Hank Johnson is not going to give me much love. Yankees. Yeah, can't use Ruffing yet. There's Ruffing. He's on the Sox. So he'll have to go on my Red Sox pile so I don't forget. Ed Wells? No, I don't like. I need to get out of 1 inning. And who can I trust for one blasted inning? Lou McElroy? No, probably not. I don't think I want him. Lefty Gomez card absolutely sucks. Roy Sherrod, he pitches on the 22nd, 2021, 22. We're in 1930, not 2025. So Roy Sherrod, who I kind of like the card of, he'll start this week, but he'll come in and pitch the next inning. He'll pitch this last inning. So Sherrod will make his second relief appearance. See if they can do something with him. Probably shouldn't have done that, but I don't think that'll work. Here is, let's see, Durham. I want to find another Red Sox reliever. He's a 1. So let's see. That's a 3. That probably will be a strikeout on a 1 card. That's a strikeout on a 3-8. So he struck him out. I kind of like that, at least that card of Ed Durham to get people out. We don't want to take out at least a decent pitcher. Here's Jack Rothrock. Rothrock in the ball game has 3 hits, probably one of the game's MVPs of this game. Rothrock will bat left-handed against Sherrod here. 3-7 struck him out. Rothrock is down on strikes, 2 outs. And now here is Otis Miller. Otis Miller, a right-handed stick here. And that's going to be a 3-3 for Otis Miller. Fly ball right field. Side is retired. Let's go to the top of the ninth, fellas. Let's bring it home. It is Red Sox 6, Yankees 3. So Koenig, Ruth, and Gehrig. So let's see if Koenig can do here against Durham. Koenig is a long reliever. I mean, Durham's a long reliever, nothing close to his fatigue. So we'll see what happens. Don't see the card being crushed badly. Koenig on a 1-4 is a ground ball to first. That's a quick out, and Koenig gets retired. He's 0 for 5. So here's Ruth. He comes up very in a spot the Red Sox like. He's up by 3, and they can pitch to the fat man. So they may pitch at his head because he was just recently traded a few years back. So let's see what Durham does to the Ruth. 1-9 struck Ruth out. Oh, that had to make the Red Sox happy. The fat man goes down on strikes. 2 outs here in the ninth, and it brings up Lou Gehrig for the last out. So 2 outs in the ninth. Red Sox lead at 6-3. And here we go. Last out. 5-8 lefty, and the inning will continue. A single for Gehrig. So single for Gehrig. So Yankees still have some life left. Here's Lisenbee. Lisenbee will swing right-handed. Right-handed Lisenbee against Ed Durham, trying to keep things alive here. 4-4, maybe find the error chart. Fly ball, that is a fly ball. That is a fly ball. Fly ball center field. So center fielder for the Sox is Tom Oliver. He's actually a 210, and that is a 9. He'll avoid the error on the 10. So that will give the Yankees a chance on the error chart. There is no 9, so we go to the 10. Again, the error will be from no error from 8 to 11. Here we go. It's a 7, and the inning will continue. So he drops it. That will be a two-base error. Gehrig heads the third, and the Yankee inning continues. And guess what? They have the tying runner on. So second and third. So here we go. Dusty Cook, who has power, is a switch hitter, will bat left-handed against Durham. We want to see late 3 column or a 1-4. So Dusty Cook with a chance. Bats left-handed. Can we find some love here? 3-11 for Cook is a triple, 1-14. That's a 12. And the Yankees are back in this before you can blink. It's 6-5. So scores 2. He goes to third, just misses a home run off that high wall, and it is now 6-5. So runner on third with 2 outs. High drama here at Fenway Park. And it brings up the well-maligned Ben Chapman. Chapman 0 for 4. So we'll look at our lineup right now and see who can play third base. Yachts Wessling can play third base. So let's see if the Yankees have a bat who they can go here. Chapman's bat may have to hold, and it's not bad. But I was looking for something. Well, they could go to Sammy Bird, the legs of Babe Ruth, I've been called. A little more power versus left-handed pitching. He gets on base a little more. Chapman's card, he's a 1 column, so he must hit. So we'll let him go here. 6-5. Chapman briefed on what he should do. Was played in Braves Field. Oh, okay. So because probably all right. So here is Bill. Here is Ben Chapman with Dickey on deck. He'll swing. 6-5, 6-2, and that is a shallow fly ball to center field. Otis Miller is there, or Tom Oliver is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over. But the Yankees score 2, but they lose this by the score of 6-5. Defense was the game, was the reason today. So Lisenbee will get the win, going 7 2/3. Wade Hoyt only goes 5, takes the loss. A lot of those runs were probably unearned. Sherrod did come in, pitch an inning. Durham did go an inning in third, probably will get the save. Well, that was exciting, folks. And oh, look at all those likes. Thank you very much. I appreciate everyone doing that while they're coming in. Thank you on the people who come in the chat. Final score is Boston 6, Yankees 5. Please go ahead and hit the old like button like you all have. Please subscribe if you haven't. Again, maybe tonight when I get around, hopefully things will get better, and we'll go ahead and get another game in here, and we'll play again for the 1930 season or something else. Follow me, the Sports Time Machine, here on YouTube. You, Tom, Mike, and have a good night, everybody. And thank you for showing up. And again, thank you for everyone doing the thing and hitting the like and doing all those crazy little things for me. Appreciate it. Have a good night.